Smoke up now from Shopify, looking to go and contest this Roshan area, which Team Spirit have already cemented themselves in. How do they approach this engagement?
But be careful, Kunkka does have his Agnums. Torrent Storm is available.
Oh, Crit jumps in, doesn't find anybody though, immediately getting silenced up, and he's just going to get taken down. The special casualty fight on the back lines. Mirror's gone down to Saberlight straight away, and Saberlight trying to look for more here as RTZ pops the ultimate, bashes down into Lol. He's getting controlled up a little bit. Spirit Yotoro coming in there on top of RTZ, silenced up and pushed away by Abed. Abed trying to keep him alive here, and may have just done it, staying upon him, and now uses him to sunder and snowballs out, but it's not going to be enough. He's surrounded by Team Spirit heroes. RTZ will fall, and now Saberlight's going down as well. Team Spirit, they just stayed upon him. So cute from...
Need to wait for Spirit to play into them, coming to the high ground, and maybe would have towards...
Crit jumps in, they find Lol, he's going to be the target. Will collapse, immediately getting on the Martizi and stopping that damage coming through. Do they have enough? No, they do not. The cheese is there from Lol. It's going to heal him right the way up again. He's just going to run himself away. BKB is gone from him, sure, but Collapse is continuously running at Arteezy in this fight, not letting him stand his ground whatsoever. Saberlight, he's going to be left behind and just taken down by a billion spears as Collapse finds another, collapses onto Fly. Arbed all alone all of a sudden, needs to escape this one, needs to dodge the X marks, and it looks like he was.
High ground, and that's why Shopify have smoked up. They can feel the desperation. They found Yotoro.
Yotoro, it's a great target. He has got that butterfly, so they're not really dealing damage to him right now. He's going to pop the BKB, just get down to Fly, but he manages to get off the supernova in time, but Yotoro just takes it down anyway. They've got Mirror stunned up in the back lines here, but look at the damage coming out from Team Spirit here at the moment. Yotoro is unstopped. Terrorblade getting low, needs a Sunder target, does find it, takes out Lol, but doesn't kill him off. Stunned up by Collapse once again. Collapse will not leave him alone, and Maposhka comes in with the damage from... Whoa. Surely he's punished for this one at Nat Wind Waker. See you later. The punch is there, but the BKB is out. The Poshka's in the area as well, and Fly, he's gone. No egg able to come down, and Terrorblade stuck in the air. He does get off the Thunder, but what difference is it going to make? He's just being beaten backwards and forwards. Like the chat line right now, not quite entered into the chat, but there we go. There it comes. Game number one.
Fogless right through my head.
Nice roll. Nice roll. Doesn't make a difference. The silence a little bit late there from Crit, meaning that Coil was able to come off. Magnetize coming down with the supports are in. They've got the damage to bring down Arbed. Crit also taking some heavy hits here. Mirror just throws down the Soulbind, holding him next to Saberlight. But Saberlight wants to kill Lal. He wants to get the damage off, but Crit running the other direction means he can't get the right click off. Crit's gonna die. Goes down as well. Yotoro coming across as well. Saberlight going for the TP out. Yotoro from the low ground gets the Wraithfire blast. Beautiful movements from him as the Inkswell onto the Hellbear. Smasher brings down. Have their Skarath Mage with them. They see Lal, but they don't get the silence off Lal. Predicts it, gets off the phase shift, and instead they're just going to go for Collapse. Collapse will get brought down. Well, hang on for a pretty big call here. We'll do it onto Arteezy and Saberlight. Yotoro jumping in now, throws out the stun onto the Centaur. Centaur happy to turn around Tangus. Actually, they're turning around to Yotoro. His first life goes very quickly indeed. But there comes a Grimstroke once again, leashing them together. But Yotoro is dead. They have the damage, but down goes Arteezy as well. The toothpicks do the work. Puck silenced up 1,000 times over. Apparently, he's going to die as well. Lal out of the big boy. And they've completely cut him up. Look at the mini-map right now. They're just going for the targets, which RTC cannot help with at the moment. Crit, he's just going to get obliterated. Fly trying to hide on the high ground. Arben just says, see you later, buddy, and rolls himself away. Doesn't want anything to do with this one. Collapse comes in under the tier 4s even. Oh, CK, he is in here. He's going to take the fight. Buyback comes out from the Skywrath Mage, but once again, Maposhka just blasting away from the backlines. There's Enchantress, who's the real carry. She's doing so much work. Arteezy comes back immediately looking for Yotoro. Yotoro with the BKB trying to get his way out of this one. A Centaur goes in deep. Yotoro, though, still standing his ground. The Inkswell heals him up to full charge through the both of them. They're being controlled heavily here. Arteezy needs to get off his damage. He needs to find a target. Maposhka could be the perfect target for it. Playing our pocket, though, going to redirect the stun and keep Maposhka alive for the time being. Charge in, though, onto Arteezy. He's being beaten down. He doesn't have the help, and he is going to fall.
Finding the Enchantress first, instantly kill her off, and then force Spirit to lose out a little bit.
There you go. Yotoro, he's dead as well. Fly God kills 2 here. Look at Team Spirit, such a good position here. They're going onto the Chaos Knight. They want to start the fight onto Arteezy. Yotoro's on top of him. The damage is there. Where is the help? Where is the help? Arteezy's all alone, and he is going to die. 100-0 with nothing to say about it. 3 heroes dead. This wasn't a fight of the game.
It could be a game.
I want to come back into this series. It is now. Lalo going to pop everything, give them all the vision they need to start this one off. And once again, they're looking forwards. RTZ collapses on him once again, just like game one, staying on top of the CK. But they found a beautiful jump in the back lines. Your supports are just gone. Double buybacks from them straight off the bat. Yotoro's taking hits as well. Large jumping around the fight. They're waiting for their supports to come back into this engagement. So Shopify, they will give them the space. They'll back themselves away and wave their resources to recover. Yotoro did die, though. He did get picked off, and actually Saberlight, he's just back in on Maposhka. He wants to find the big targets. The rest of the team, they're rallying around him, jumping in. They've managed to catch out Lal as well. Lal stunned, silence for the time being, but the follow-up stun is not there. They see RTZ here. He's stunned up once again by the Spirit Breaker, who's on top of him. Bash comes out. RTZ is dead. No buyback. They need to find a way to make this fight work without him, but I'm not sure it's possible. Sure, the Enchantress is getting low, but the Centaur's dead as well. A look all towards Crit. Crit is basically gone already. And once again, 3 dead.
Just buy anything you can for this fight.
The final barrack under attack, and now the Chaos Knight being thrown up at the moment. They've got the coil coming out onto them. Yotoro also taking a lot of damage in this at the moment. Once again, Saberlight in on the backlines, knows his job to clean up Maposhka here. They want to try and bring down the edge. She's even got a BKB now at the moment, so she's fighting through it for now. Big stun with the Inkswell coming up through. Yotoro jumping on in, looking for RTZ. RTZ backs himself away under the cover of the Silver Edge, but they'll move on to Saberlight. Saberlight, he survives for the time being, turns around with the stun. They're on top of Yotoro. They might be able to take him down. They have. Yotoro's dead without buyback. A real opportunity here for Shopify. They found it, but they need to take out the rest, and the rest are going down. Arbed's on top of them as well. The damage is going to be there. Saberlight fighting up into everybody. They take down the Maposhka. No buyback on the edge. They'll get Mirror as well. They needed a miracle, and they may have just found it. Saber from Yotoro. They might go for this. They're definitely going to go for this, throwing everything they've got onto the Wraith King. They're going to be able to take him down for the first time. He's coming back, though. The TP's coming through thick and fast. Beautiful call coming out from the puck as well. Yotoro, his second life, he's going to BKB and walk away, so he will be fine for the time being, but Lal, he's caught in the middle of it. He's going to go down, has the buyback available. Huge Ice Blast going to come on through as well. There's still plenty of health left available on the Shopify heroes as they try and get on top of Maposhka. Enchantress might be falling here. She is dead. Arbed looking for more. Probably not going to find it, but Roshan is now. Sees him. Or does he? Moving around. There he is. Silence is out. BKB immediately popped from the Maposhka so damn fast. RTZ, he's not even doing any damage to him. What is this? Arbed comes through though. BKB's over. They should finish the job with the A-Blast coming through as well, and that will be done. But in comes the Soulbind once again from the Grimstroke, controlling up the two of them. RTZ taking damage here. He is going to drop. And Arbed, he needs to get out. Another charge. RTZ moving on to the Spirit Breaker here. Very scary for RTZ here, don't forget. No buyback available on him. The charge through once again. Collapse. He is taking damage here, but they managed to get the connection onto RTZ. The damage, though, is not really massive, and now they're refreshing. Yotoro is the one kind of losing that. Oh my god, Maposhka from the sidelines. RTZ is gone. Team Spirit, they get the carry. Can they do it without him? They've taken down Crit as well. Collapse trying to fight up with Arbed here. Maposhka from the sidelines just blasting out the impetuses. Lal with the ultra kill. Moving on to Saberlight. Saberlight trying to do what he can, but there's nothing left in the tank. Centaur's gonna drop a rampage for Lal to finish.
It's in. But Talon finally going to be able to close the door into the Chaos Knight. They are instant TPs coming through from Gladiators. Are they going to be fast enough to keep him alive? Sunray's out from Celery to Racho, getting a lot of bonus health back with the lifesteal as well. And now the Supernova gives him firm control. Duracho is all a bait, and now with Gladiators here, they can look to clean up. Jabs is going to end up going down. They'll be rewarded with the kill on Q, but Savage wants to turn the fight. The first fight for him, looking to get involved. He's got that Orchid ready in the arsenal, but it's still messy. Makoto doesn't have the health pool to buy it back. A big break from Dire.
There is, and I mean, it's unfortunate. Oh, they're still looking like they want to try fighting here on Savage. Again, the Avatos combo was available. Jabs is coming back up.
Savage, can you fight this? I mean, you really don't want to use this Makoto buyback. You're relying on Oli and Tiny to get you out of danger. Savage gets some distance. Quinn's going to jump to the backline as well, but the spell is still on cooldown for Q. Yours in snare. Avalanche is up in a couple seconds. Duracho's going to try and prevent Q from holding Quinn into place. And meanwhile, these buildings are full. They've held the buyback from Makoto, but there's still a bit of an opportunity to get more kills. Smoke gets the information. They're going to use the ward as well. Q will find a pretty good initiation onto the Phoenix. There's just no follow-up.
No boys.
Salary's okay. Q's jumped into the lines. Dan and Talon don't want to follow him to death. They'll look to retreat to the southern side. Duracho's gone far too forward. So big go to the chaos side if they're going to be able to find it. A supernova dropped on the Egg. They're going to try and turn to deal with the Egg. I don't know if they got the right clicks. Egg will pop at the last second. Makoto's in some danger. Duracho with the instant buyback into the middle, but Savage, he'll give them an opportunity to retreat. Ace, he actually cancelled the TP. The Bruling stops Savage from getting out. They can now chase the Naga Siren down to the south. Quinn, he got Makoto as well. A disastrous fight. The buyback from Duracho, huge. The Egg even better. And now Gaming Gladiators can look to walk it down and go for the finishing blow. Savage wants to bring one. There's a sentry in range. Jab should know.
Sees it.
It's activates the BKB, tries to turn, but once AC is going to be in with the break, might be a little bit easier about killing the bristleback. They're hesitant though. Gaming don't want to commit heavily, and now with the reactions out of Talon for the grab ally, will keep him alive momentarily, but it's not going to matter. Stunned as he re-enters the living. He won't be there for too long. They want to go back in though. Savage is committed with the BKB. He's in a lot of trouble as Quinn's going to be able to target him down for the moment. Has more than enough force to be able to bounce back off. The Rupture's proving to be annoying, but it will not matter in the end. As now Q can still jump over the top. Jabs is starting to stack up this damage. His bristleback has gone uncontested. And
that Ghost Scepter's not a fact.
They're going to jump Q straight onto Tofu. They should be able to blow up the keep of the life, but once again, Celery will keep him alive. They found Makoto. Now that's a big target to take out of the equation, but Savage is going to look to enter as well. Duracho. Ice Blast is coming through now. It's going to clip on two. You've got the Age has been instantly taken care of, and now they won't get much value out of the break as well. It's going to be on cooldown for a little bit of time. What's the call on Talon? Makoto's going to be back in. Duracho jumps to the left side with the BKB on cooldown. Can he activate the cheese? Gets it off for the last second, but he's still going to be bursted. Full to zero. And Jabs is left standing in the middle of it all as well with the scepter. This bristleback is ripping Ace apart. They got to get out. Gladiators, you need to cut your losses. But Cube jumps over the top of the high ground. That's a perfect shard placement. There is no retreat from Dyer. Two fronts worrying.
They can retreat. This would be huge.
Rupture's out as well.
Get a good rupture off.
Quinn's going to have to protect himself with the Arcanum shot. He's fallen pretty low, but meanwhile, Duracho wants to jump in the middle. Ace is going to fall in pursuit as well. They're holding down Makoto momentarily. Duracho with the burst damage. They'll deal with the Invoker. What's the call now from Gladiators? Can you look for more kills? As Q, he is... Oh, they've got the vision advantage. Instant Rolling Thunder. It's Quinn's going to try and hunt the backline. Second use of the Rupture. Quinn's going to have to stand in the middle. Where's Q to be able to get the kick away? Now Quinn, he's isolated from the team. It's all up to Duracho now, but the Rupture's used. He should be free inside to fight. He's going to try and chase down Makoto to the south. A quick disengage gets him out of board, which completely scouts Talon out. And Duracho's going to be able to jump as well, but the break's there. Jabs is in a lot of danger. Refreshes his health ball thanks to the cheese. Now Duracho down low. They blow him up. No Duracho for the team fight. Talon, you've got to get more. This is your one opportunity.
Perfect
but the tornado clips on 4. Duracho will bite back, but he's way too far away from the team. Ace is going to hold down Savage on the right side. Ace just solo killed the Bloodseeker. Now there's a big opportunity. Gladiators, they'll need to get more out of this. The investment out of the buybacks is costly. As Quinn should stop Makoto on the retreat. If they got detection, it looks like they do. Try and TP out, but the Rock... They're looking for it. Maybe being able to blow him up. 4-0. Celery again. This tombstone save, and now you've just sacrificed Q's life. And Bristle's in a little bit of trouble as well with the breakout. Ace sees an opportunity to be able to charge in the middle. Savage tries to do what he can, but it's not going to matter. Now Duracho senses an opportunity. Makoto with the tornado will disrupt. The combo's going to get laid down. Kick further inside the base. Gaming Gladiators. What can you do on the respawn? Did you just even sacrifice his life? Quinn will try and give an opportunity for the Phantom Strike, but the instant Hex is finally there. And now they're looking for more as well. Ace, kick back. This is the opportunity Talon have been waiting for. Ace will go down without a doubt. It's just a question of can they get...
GG so far.
Smoke's gonna pop. Ollie's in a really peculiar position where they can just blow up the support. A quick guaranteed kill onto an easy opportunity. Gives them a 4v5 and potentially more as well as Q's gonna go down. These are the heroes without buyback.
Oh,
Savage.
no, Savage, he trapped himself.
He can BKB and TP, but you got to make a call pretty shortly. He's going to TP now. Does Ace disrupt the charge? Won't stop him, but dude, now no one's there.
The guy that died back.
No one is with jabs. It's just Makoto as well. But the Invoker, he also needs to get out of danger. That is a disastrous team fight. The worst thing that could possibly happen is Savage is going to try and do whatever he can, but one crit jump over the top. Duracho will not let Savage get back to the base. And now they sense blood in the water. Makoto as well. You could not have had anything worse happen for Talon. And now as a result, Pops Quinn, he's not going to mess around. Instant rolling thunder. Looking to get to the back line. There's the Lincoln's double. Savage, he's in a lot of danger. Duracho is going to try and close the distance. Savage can't get any lives. Still back. It's too late for Makoto spellcasting. Still, they will get a return kill. Can Makoto slip under the cover of the invis though? Ace has got the detection. Pulverize slams him into the ground. The buyback to the pivotal thing is they're already back in the middle thanks to Tofu's hell. Can they get any more off the back of this though? Ace is going to try and get onto jabs. They'll separate themselves. Two fights are breaking out simultaneously. This jabs uncontested so far, but he's not going to have the mana or the health shortly as well. What am I looking at? What is this?
Attack from range, Ollie, do it.
It's all or nothing now. You just got to go for it. 25 seconds. Quinn's onto Makoto, BKB. They want to deal with the tombstone. What's the call? Messi inside the team fight. There's a lot of damage from Ace. He's trying to control the backline, making space. The throne is now exposed. Talon, they're going to go straight for the jugular with a Stygian Desolator. This base is falling fast. Still Duracho down for 5 seconds, and it's going to be too long. Talon will send us to a deciding game 3.
Less of a farming build, more of a kill build.
That's fancy placement. Solar Guardian's going to be in. The fish is a little bit awkward though. Jabs is on the other side, but Makoto will struggle to follow up. Dude, everyone from Gladiators recognize the importance of this fight. Duracho is ready with the Chrono, but the instant Delta split away from Talon, he'll still get an opportunity to use it onto the offlaner. But now 23 Savage, he's ready to go for the 10v10. They should be able to deal with Tofu. Gotta be cautious. Q's gonna be able to buy him some time. Attribute shift at the ready, so Sapphic, because Duracho has the boys shortly, and if they group up for the Chrono, this could be devastating. Jabs, he's just going to run up and meet them all. And you can't take a fight here with the calling. It's going to be disastrous. They'll still try, though. Tofu's falling low. All the AoE control proving to be an issue. Jabs tries to get the ultimate up, but just to no avail. And they just are all mincemeat running into the grinder as now Gaming Gladiators don't provide that. Could Makoto lead the charge as well? Look at them calling. Tofu in a close area could be devastating. They're going to be able to get the jump in. Roche is down. Makoto gets the ages. It's a great start for Talon. Duracho used an early BKB as well. Talon kiting over to the right side. Okay, momentarily. We need to see what Duracho can do with his ulti. Savage, he's going to charge over the north side. Duracho doesn't even get to play this team fight. As Talon now can potentially get some more kills. Makoto stops the charge. Ace, 4,200 health. But when he has no heroes to play around him, it doesn't matter. Kill Jabs is isolated. Gonna be able to blink closer back to the T2 tower. Meanwhile, I mean, there's a straight Chrono as well, so everyone else is stuck from being able to join, and Duracho just gets the time walk away. Savage wants to jump on forward, though, but the BKB stops the dead shot. Has he got the damage? He does. Waveform to confirm the kill, and Savage is not done just yet. Your high ground will not stop me. The Savage finds a double further to the south. Ace is isolated. We saw prior when he doesn't have any boys to play with. He can be vulnerable. Quinn's going to TP him. Has to jump over the right side as the Acro Slam Ace. He'll find an opportunity to charge away, but Quinn, he doesn't have the same capability. Tries to fly up to the high ground, but
able to.
They see Tofu.
He shows himself, yep.
Simultaneous jumps to the right and left. Both supports blown up from 4 to 0. They're not messing around, Talon. They're looking for more as well. Right under the cover of the Shadow Blade. Ace is going to charge into the middle as well. You still have the Chronosphere. Savage with the Replicate's going to be able to prevent Duracho. They split away. Duracho doesn't have a good opportunity for his ultimate. Will finally use it, but it's a wasted Chrono. He'll get no value out of it. And now Makoto can hunt. Tofu stops. Charging. They're going to try and take a fight 3v5s. You got the buyback out of Quinn. Ace might get blown up with the crit, so they've got to be cautious. A lot of damage onto the Morphling. Savage is in some danger. Finds the way around this top side. Instant jump. Chrono's still on cooldown for another 5 seconds. Tofu gets blown up without remorse. Duracho is going to try and put a little bit of damage into Makoto. charge from the other side of the map as well. Ace gonna try and deal with Ollie. Once again, 23 Savage looking to try and play around with a Spirit Breaker replicate. Ace is in some danger with the Purge. Great reaction out of the BKB from the Morphling, and again, Duracho will have 0 damage inside the bubble. It is an all-out retreat.
Doesn't want to let them get away, particularly Quinn. He's been pretty sneaky with that play.
Savage. Let's see how True Shift to be able to work with. Not going to be able to blow him up from 4-0 as Ace spies the Shadow Demon, but doesn't commit with the charge. Got to be cautious. They group up instantly. The split away once again. Duracho doesn't find an opportunity for the corner, but everyone is isolated. Makoto's away from the boys. They're going to need to find some way to protect him in the corner. This time, we'll clip 2 heroes, and that gives him the opportunity to kill off Jabs as well. Savage against the world. Can he do it for the instant buybacks? Solid Guardian back into the middle. Savage, of course, has that second life. Down to the southern side though, Ace gets some time to charge away, but the Fissure stops him from escaping. Duracho gets blown up as well, and now Quinn, looking like it might be a dieback, finds the blink at the last second. Gaming Gladiators
entire base, but with no Chronosphere to be able to play around, can they 100-0 him?
I don't think you can. 3,500 health, and you got the Wind Waker out of Q, and now Quinn as well. Jumped on the backline from Makoto, tossed into the double Fissure. Quinn's down for over 2 minutes. And now the building's under siege. No Chrono.
Get a single series enough to be able to wipe you out. They would love to be able to pick off Duracho here.
Duracho, Savage, refresher used for the double waveform. That
they still can't
is all she wrote. Talon and Savage, take a freaking bow. What a comeback performance from the Southeast Asian boys. They are